Time for a little bit of bonus flying. Let's get crazy with the settings here. Let's turn the rendering options. Let's go totally insane on number of objects, totally insane on number of roads. Populate it. We'll do a tree hugger for forest density. Let's see, what else? World detail distance. Well, let's keep that at default because it actually looks pretty good. But yeah, we'll turn all this stuff on here. And we'll go ahead and close out of this and restart it so we can get those features there. Dun, 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 dun.
Thank you very much. Options 9529 Gulfstream traffic 2 mile final runway 1, no delay, clear for takeoff.
All right, let's pick a King Air. Ooh. This is covering the half of the view here. How about we go to San Francisco? Let's see if there's any like a Golden Gate Bridge or anything sitting over there. Let's see if there's any basic landmarks or anything.
Challenger 105 Bravo November 6 for Outland 6.
Ooh, detachable fans.
And approach United 8 Heavy is leveling 190. Run cleared for 9 right and roll to the end 25 Juliet.
I wonder if this works.
190.
Huh. Well, we know where the autopilot is. No smoking on board, everyone. That's what the sign here says. There's downtown San Francisco in the distance. What looks like a couple of hot air balloons in the water. Definitely have something interesting going on there. Alright, we've got the the autopilot on.
American 1262, heavy to center, maintain 2000, turn left heading 36.
Yeah, there is downtown San Francisco there.
That's a photo of 31 right, KDB 148.
We got the autogen completely maxed out. There's a little bit of a stutter. That might be because I'm recording and streaming. But it's not, I mean, before it was definitely silky smooth as glass. Here there's just a little bit of a jitter, but not bad. Is that a bridge, or is that just a road going across the water? It looks like it's just a road going across the water there. That's kind of like Flight Simulator 2, 3, 4 scenery there. Well, I do see a bridge for the Golden Gate. It's not red. There's Alcatraz, but it looks like it's just an island. The previous one, you could click on this and drag it down. You can't do that here. Yeah, so no Alcatraz, it looks like. It was torn down or it wasn't built yet. What is that? There's something out here. So there is a bridge here. It's just a bridge. It needs to be painted. Maybe that's an oil rig or something out there. This is giving you an opportunity to see more autogen here. Compared to FSX, this definitely runs better than FSX. This is much better optimized than what FSX was. And look how much autogen. I mean, this is maxed out. I don't even have anti-aliasing on. I don't have that on yet. I think I would have to restart. But yeah, that's why we have a little bit of flickering here, is because I don't have anti-aliasing on. We're going to fly to Los Angeles. This is almost like having all the autogen and mega scenery Earth. I mean, the textures are not photorealistic, but they are fantastic for what they are. Alright, that's just a lot of roads out in the middle of nowhere. And wouldn't you know, X-Plane 11 still has that same problem.
Thank you very much for the early trend, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Maintain at over 1,000 till 20. Don't be a good day. Correct 588, heading to right heading 070 there. That's 670 right, Bravo to the ramp, rail point 9. 5 miles to the ramp and Delta 1760, turn left heading 130. 130 to 1760. New York approach, good afternoon, flighting 150, vector toward the ILS, runway 31, right approach. Information November is current.
Okay, well, fly heading of 150 for 31 right, we have November, and we're flowing to 250 United 8 Heavy.
Departure, call the 5992, just out of 4,000, centimeters for 10,000.
Well, I can put in LAX here, but can't seem to select it though.
American 1262, heavy descent to maintain 2000, turn left heading 36. 10 Victor, left 10 Alpha, 0.9, Delta 31. American 1262, heavy descent to maintain 2000, turn left heading 36. Delta 1760, turn left.
Yeah, it does. Let's hope he fixes that with X-Plane 12. X-Plane 12 has got it's got something big to compete with now. If they can make a sim that looks good out of the box and can be run with lower system specs than what Flight Sim 2020 is, then I think they can still be in the game. And all add-ons and stuff for X-Plane 11 would need to still be compatible with X-Plane 12. P3D, I think, is done.
Sierra Charlie, just confirm you have the Gulf 3D. Help me bounce. 1 Charlie has Gulf 3D. Thank you very much.
I mean, P3D5 is out. You know, great. Get everything from 4. You know, port it over the 5 so that way it works correctly. But I don't see anyone wanting to stick with P3D in the long term.
At 670, right, Bravo to the land, ground point 9. I'm off the ground, landing at 690.
Even if he's not able to, I think he'll still be able to keep going, because it's not like X-Plane was a direct competitor to Flight Simulator back during the old days anyway. The ones that were trying to compete with Microsoft, well, they didn't last too long. X-Plane was never trying to compete with Microsoft. It was just doing its own thing. And I think it's just because X-Plane is just a passion of Austin Myers, and you know, he wants to do his own thing, and it's going to take however long it's going to take. But it's the type of simulator that he wants to fly. And, you know, and he's willing to make that available for people that want to fly, I guess. I'll get X-Plane 12 when it comes out. It's nice to have an alternative of a flight simulator, you know, to fly and get a little bit of a different experience. Maybe Austin Meyer can work up something with like Ortho for XP. Where maybe the program is easily integrated with it, but it doesn't download it by default. But it'll work. It'll work a lot easier. You know, it'll be more fluid, I guess. I wish I knew how this thing works. That's not it. Oh, well, you can do flight management or FMS plans, but I don't know exactly how that works. I'm looking for some type of button here that would... add it in there or something. Ah, okay. I think we're 259 miles away. Doesn't give us a heading though.
Correct, 588, heading to right heading 070, fair speed.
I was hoping maybe it'll give me a heading, but it's not giving me a heading. But it does give us an estimated time of arrival. It looks like it's about an hour to get to LA.
9529 up 2 and hold short, runway 140.
I'm outside the monitor in case you're wondering here. I'm going to check Navigraph. That might be Big Sur up ahead. Huh, we don't have a VOR radio on here, do we? No VOR navigate. Oh, here's something. Okay, yes we do.
KLAX 588, heading to right heading 070 ARC.
Well, maybe that's not Big Sur. We got a signal for nav 1.
Return speed to 170, contact tower 119.1.
Seems like an angle. Oh, well, that's probably it right there in front of us. That's probably Big Sur. It's 37 miles away, but it wouldn't make sense for it to be any further than that because that's out in the mountains. Yeah, flying from San Francisco to LAX just seems to be a thing. We can take a look at the map here. Oh, look at this. We've been coming around like this. Alright, so that was Monterey Bay up here. Monterey Peninsula. Alright, it's off the map now. Correctional Training Facility. We'll get some altitude here so we can clear those mountains there.
Options 9529 Gulf Street, traffic 2 mile final, runway 1, no delay, clear for takeoff.
We have no interior in this plane. Oh. Fuel is beginning to look a little low.
Thank you very much. Options 9529 Gulf Street, traffic 2 mile final, runway 1, no delay, clear for takeoff. Correct, 588, heavy to right heading 070, say airspeed.
And approach United 8 Heavy is leveling 190.
Altitude, Mike Charlie.
I think we're going to need to turn that way.
Victor, left hand Alpha, 49, Delta 31.
Terrain looks pretty good through here. Looks like we're flying over the Big Sur VOR. Just clicking out of the... Okay, so if we had at a heading of 121 out of Big Sur, there's a the J501 is heading out of that, and that goes to San Marcos, Santa Barbara. So let's set this to 121. Go ahead and set nav 2 to Santa Barbara 114.90. That's 99 miles. Ah, LA to Crescent City. We've driven by LA once. There is so much pollution. I mean, it was like having a bad fog. It was just disgusting. I don't know how anyone could actually live in that. But outside of LA, there are some very beautiful parts of California. And Los Angeles was just big. When you add all of these suburbs and everything, it's like it seemed like it took forever to get out of LA. 2 hours later, oh, we're finally getting out of the city. Whoops. I passed our vector. And just the pollution in LA, oh, that looked like it was screaming cancer all over. Curious if the back course will work here. Nope. I thought clicking arming the localizer would turn me around and fly me to it, but it looks like it's allowing me to fly away from it, so that's good. You know what we need to do? I think it's time to add some thunderstorms. Wrong one. But I don't know if that affects the clouds, or if you'd have to log out and log back in. Boy, that storm came out of nowhere. We had to spice the flight up somehow. The lightning effect was pretty decent in X-Plane 7 also, but at least we have rain on the windshield again. And they're not mud spots like they were the last time. Storm needs to be louder. Oh, that was cool. This is actually, out of the 3 planes, this one's not bad. I like how this one flies. I wish the control panel was not covering like more than half the screen. But other than that, it handles really, really well. Now I'm thinking about doing a stream tonight on YouTube. I wanted to the past couple of days, and I was just too tired. But it's still Flight Simulator Friday, whether it's on YouTube or whether it's here on Twitch. So I'm thinking about doing X-Plane 8 over there. But I think I might do like an airline flight. We'll try one of the airlines, one of the airliners. We can do a longer flight. RP. Yay, weather! Oh, hi. Yeah, we had to spice things up. This is a bonus flight. We've already done the flight earlier for the 2-point request that we had. One was from J. Mike. And the other one is, oh man, Diplix Kestrel. Uh-oh. Uh-oh! Oh, I see why it's doing it. Because the VOR is going all over the place. Okay, let's just change that to heading then. You came in at the right time. Earlier when we were doing X-Plane 8, the OBS recording streaming software was not playing nice with X-Plane. I'm here flying, but nothing was moving on the screen. But when I clicked on the recording software, then you couldn't hear it, but then you saw everything moving. But I was able to find a direct source to add. Hard to explain. But I was able to add something to OBS that allowed me to get this. If you listen to the storm, the thunder real closely, you'll hear that the old thunder crack sound. Like what comes to mind is like maybe like the old Frankenstein or like Gilligan's Island. You know, when they show the storm in the opening credits, it's that same sound effect. It's that classic signature thunderclap. Well, if you think this looks good, RP, wait till I go outside. Now look at it. This came out in 2006. Same time as FSX. And look what we got. Kick in the pants, isn't it? We've got the autogen completely maxed out too. I mean, that's not it down there. That's just texture. But when we were in San Francisco, we're flying to Los Angeles, in case you're wondering. There was a lot of autogen, but it was running not too bad, actually. Okay, I got the Los Angeles VOR tuned in here. We're gonna make a direct heading there. So we're 70 miles away? Maybe? Well, it says 69 here, but it says 142 there. Ooh, that was cool. It's like, so which one is it? Oh, no, sorry. We have Santa Barbara tuned in. Not LA, sorry. Yeah, we had good weather to start with, and then I was like, well, you know what? We need to throw some rain and thunderstorms in here. Whoa. You know what I want to see is I want to see lightning strike the aircraft and it actually damages it. How come we haven't had that yet? Oh, look at this. Is this lit up? Is that my imagination? Or is this actually lit up? All right, we gotta check something here. What we're at just before 12. We've got to see what this looks like at night. Wow. I think that's better night texture, night lighting than FSX. Holy crap, where were we when this came out? And the light is reflecting off of the water and everything. I mean, look at that. It's lighting up the ground and everything. Holy crap, that's freaking awesome. We'll switch that back here. Let's make it a little bit later, though. Let's make it around, I don't know, 1800 hours. The night lighting in, I thought X-Plane 6 and 7, or even 5, really wasn't that bad. It actually looked pretty nice at night. X-Plane, has been known for great night lighting. I didn't really see good night lighting with FSX until Orbix. When I installed Orbix, I was amazed by the night lighting there. Of course, when you get to it, it's just globes, you know, globes of light just kind of floating. And then when I got X-Plane 11 and saw what it looked like at night, I'm like, holy crap, that looks good. But I like the night lighting on both Orbix and X-Plane. They both look good in their own way. The airport lighting is much better, I think. So I think tonight what I'm thinking about doing is also doing some more X-Plane 8, but doing it over on YouTube. I'm trying to get some live streaming over on YouTube as well, but planning on doing an airline flight using whatever they have here, 737, 747, whatever it happens to be. And I'm going to download a meter file with X-Plane 11, and I'm going to look for a couple of airports that will have different weather at each one, so we can see maybe how things are changing between them. And I don't know, I think maybe starting off at night or in the morning, and see how it looks with the sun, sun coming up and stuff. Hopefully this time the localizer won't go all over the place like it did the last time. In some ways, the rain's kind of relaxing there. But I don't think we've had enough here. Let's take the microburst probability and just turn that way up. Let's add a little bit of wind and turbulence there. Regenerate the weather. And... storm's getting worse the closer we get to LAX. Don't panic, just clicking outside of the window here. Okay. Getting the frequency for LAX. Alright, I've got the VOR tuned in. We're locked into the localizer. We are 92 miles, well, about 91 miles away from LA. 20 minutes out. Over those mountains there. I think I see an airplane. I think that's air traffic right there. So visually this looks better than FSX, but FSX had better ATC. And the AI traffic was better. You know what? When we were looking at the weather, okay, that's not what I thought here. There's like category 3, 2, 1. I guess these are the type of storms. Oh yeah, category 3. Look at that, no visibility. Oh, well, no, that didn't really do anything. Okay, it looks like that just affects visibility. I thought that might have been like the type of storm, but you can randomize the weather and close the window too. Uh-oh. We got mud spots again. Oh no! What did we do? Oh no! We can't see it all! Well, IFR flying now! We'll start bringing down the precipitation and stuff. Man, we can't see it all now. What do we do? It was looking just fine before. Nope. I messed around with it and... Oh, it changed the base of the clouds. That's why. There we go. Okay, we can add a little bit of rain back. Oh, there is. Except now we got that white stuff now. So this is kind of looking like it did on X-Plane 7 now. Yeah, when you say volcano in LA, I'm thinking of that one disaster movie. What was it? Was it just called Volcano? A volcano that just came out of nowhere and came out in the Los Angeles. And did that happen in the day after tomorrow or 2012 or something? Both disaster movies done by the same people. It was like Dean Devlin and Roland Emmerich who did Stargate and Independence Day. I believe they did both of those movies. But I thought there was a movie called Volcano that had a volcano that was like extinct and it just kind of popped out in the middle of LA or something.
And approach United 8 Heavy is leveling 190.
Yeah, like California falling off into the ocean and John Cusack being able to outrun it with a motorhome. Because, you know.
9529 up 2 and home short of runway 140.
But you know what I like about those type of movies is it doesn't take itself seriously. You know, it's a fun popcorn movie, you know, to get away from all the... That's, I don't know, for me, that's kind of like what I want to see. I go to the movies because I want to escape reality, you know, and get immersed in something different, you know, and silly movies like that absolutely, like, are just completely... not realistic, I think are just fun, you know? Oh yeah, and as far as the plane, somehow I don't think that plane would have made it off the ground with how everything was happening there. Do any of you watch Cinema Sins on YouTube? Everything Wrong With? He did Everything Wrong With 2012. It's pretty funny. He always he points out like all the things that like are like would totally be wrong and gives it a ding, and he gives it a sin. And then at the end, like all the sins are totaled up. It's a funny channel. That one and the Honest Movie trailers. I like watching both of those. Yeah, that's it, John. It's not always infinity unless he really hates the movie. If he hates the movie, then he's like, I'm just going to give it 500 sins just because I hate it. He recently did The Princess Bride, and he actually started taking sins off, you know, just because it's like, come on, man, this movie is nearly perfect. But the sins that he did give The Princess Bride, it's kind of like, oh yeah, well, yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, the bonus rounds are funny. Well, we're 12 minutes out. You know, I wonder if maybe that isn't snow of some sort, because I think we have icing on. Whoops. Yeah, icing. Let's take the icing down. weather's beginning to clear up. Yep. The white stuff is gone. I guess that was like snowflakes or something. Yeah, it looks clear now. We still got some dark clouds in the sky. Ooh. And the sun's going down. Look at that. Just a little bit more color. Of course, the sun's kind of, I don't know, going down there. That's probably right, though, as far as the horizon, but this is all kind of washed out there. But give it a little bit more orange. Oh, that will look gorgeous. +1 send for the moon not being the correct angular correlation. 45 miles out. Can we get some instructions for landing here? Yep.
King 1559 nerd Mike wind light and variable. Cleared to land runway 07 left Los Angeles International.
Oh. We got light wind. The wind is light. We need to add some planes too. Come on, we're getting closer to Los Angeles. That's a busy airport. Rendering options. Where's the planes? Planes. Number of aircraft. 10. That'll work. Let's not push our luck. Yep, seeing more planes, I think. Little bit of color banding going on here. Not much. You can barely see it, but it's there. I think if I were to extend out the distance rendering, it probably, that's a little high for a horizon, but I don't think it would vanish into the sky there like it is. Ooh, that looks cool. Got some interesting things going on with the roads. I guess those are bridges or something. The one thing that I do miss, though, on X-Plane 7 that's not here is, remember when we can click here on the window and we were able to move it around and drag it and stuff? Yeah, that they did away with that. Uh-oh. Are we out? I think we're out of fuel. Well, we're not out of fuel, but it's getting low. Oh, that says fuel quantity. I thought it said fuel off. I think we better start our descent. Let's bring her down to about 3,500. Looks like it might be on the other side of those mountains there. Maybe 3,500's a little too soon. Let's try 7,000 instead.
Tracking 588, heading to right heading 070 there.
Instead of a magnetic compass up here in the center, it's a clock. We have a clock over here. Who needs a magnetic compass when you can have a clock? Oh, I think that's LAX right out there. Because I see what looks like air traffic out there. Look how the light is reflecting off of the clouds. Wait. I wonder if this is LAX over here. That's a lot brighter. I think that's the airport right there. Yep. That's LAX. We're 14 miles away. That definitely looks like it. We're going to slow down here.
Victor, left on Alpha, 49, Delta 31.
All right. Los Angeles, here we are. Just in time, too, because we're about ready to run out of fuel.
Departure, call the Correct, 588 heavy to right heading 070 there.
Only downer is that we're not going to see any buildings at the airport. LAX has got that really neat dome structure in the middle. I can't remember if I have payware for Flight Simulator 9 or not, but the LAX that I have on that, wow, it looks good. Ooh, plane! We see traffic.
Mike Charlie.
Fuel levels down here. You have to scroll down to see it. Oh, speaking of which, turn on our lights.
Correct, 588 heavy to right heading 070 there.
Caution.
Manual control.
Mike, okay, sir, at the Corby Circle South to the left base, runway 1, turn a 3-mile final for me. American 1262, heavy descent to maintain 2000, turn left heading 360. Victor, left 10 Alpha, 49, Delta 31.
You say you've got too many rendering options. Yeah, no, I don't think so. This is a sloped runway, it looks like.
90, thank you very much for the early trend, yes, sir. Appreciate it. Maintain at below 1000 until the party Delta is. Be a good day. WI-70 in New York. Correct, 588 heavy to right heading 070 there. Correct, 588 heavy to right heading 070 there. At 6 heavy right Bravo to the ramp, ground point 9. 5 off the ground, ramp headed 6.
Thank ya, RP. That was a very gentle touchdown there.
Correct, 588, heavy to right heading 070, clear, speed. KWA 7080 here.
I was trying to take this taxiway here. I think there's a taxiway there. Okay, I see it. Hey, look at that! The taxiway lights are not floating blue things of orbs. They're actually on something. Oh. Who would have thought?
American 1262, heavy to center, maintain 2000, turn left heading 360. KWA 708 here. 924 Mike, okay, sir, after Torby Circle, south to the left base, runway 1, turn at 3.
Okay, where the heck is he landing?
Challenger 125, November, switch to Allen. KWA 708.
I don't think that was a runway. Need some lights coming out of the airplane that light up the ground. That would be nice. Yeah. Yes. Screech! We'll leave some skid marks. I might have a hard time trying to see the taxiway. Oh, here we go. I think we're on it. There we go. Just see blue lights all over the place. Oh, nope, we're on the ground again. Okay, so they just have blue lights out in the dirt. I get it.
Mike Charlie.
Did that turn it off? No. But that did. There, we can zoom on out and take a look at LA. Oh, wow, there's quite a bit of few planes here coming in. Well, it looks like they're at least trying to land on the runway as opposed to that one plane. Who knows what that one was doing. Alrighty. Well, I have got to end the stream. My wife and I have some things that we got to go take care of. So, thank you everyone for joining me on this retro flight for X-Plane 8. Definitely fun, definitely an interesting discovery as far as what this was capable of doing back in the day. So, yeah, this is going to be really fun doing some flights with.